Okay, this is Ted M with my Facebook Flash update for the week. Never did get quite going this week. I don't know, it just sort of was an erratic week. I kind of worked myself out the week before, and this week I kind of took off and just took it easy, but I did get a little bit of music done and a little bit of video and some graphics. So I guess it was not all lost. I did get to play girl a little bit like today and have some fun with that. I got some good photographs. I don't know, it's not much to say for the week. It was a quick week though. Seems like it just came and went, and here we are at the weekend again, and here I am deciding what to do for the weekend. I have a few housekeeping items to take care of around the house, and I may go out and do some video and photography too, if it's not too cold. I tested out my truck since I fixed it. Seems to be running pretty much pretty good. A little bit rough, still something off in there, but not like it was. So I'll let it go for a while and see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. It just idles just a little tad too rough, but the fix that I did on the EGR did work. Works well. It runs pretty smoothly when you're driving it, and I don't get any hiccups or anything. Just idles just slightly a little rough. So that's something to look into, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm glad to have my truck back in service and be able to use it again. My brother's truck has a transmission issue, so I kind of wanted to get my truck back on the road as soon as I could, so I don't wear what's left out in the transmission. I plan to use that truck as a backup vehicle in case my main truck breaks down or whatever and I need something to drive. I will drive it every so often when I park it, just to keep it in good running order, but I'm going to move over to my bigger truck, slightly bigger and easier to haul stuff in and carry my junk in and whatnot. I went to the gay thrift today, and of course I go when I have no money, and they have all kinds of stuff I wanted to get. I saw a sound bar, a Sony sound bar for the HD TV for only 30 bucks. They had two of them. Normally they would cost you over $100 and some. So I was disappointed I wasn't able to get that. And I saw the perfect table that I would like to replace my dining room table with to free up some space. But that was sold, and that was $100 bucks, but it was a real nice table. And it's kind of sets up a little higher, and kind of like a bar table, sort of, and just smaller than the dining room table that I have now, which is huge. It's a nice table, but it's too big for the room that I have it in, and so I'd like to kind of replace that at some point and put the big table away in case I ever get the house fixed up. I can put it somewhere else. I don't plan to give it away or anything. It's a very nice table, but it's just too big for the small dining room area that I have in my house right now. But they had that, and they had a few other little things I saw that I liked that I would have liked to got. So thrift is picking up now. The last couple of times I went, they were picked over a little bit, but this time they had a lot of little nicks and knacks that I would have liked to got. So I make a daily trip to the Diversity Thrift once a week usually, just to see what they have. They always have a little something you like, and it's always very cheap, price-wise, but quality-wise it's really good. Gay people do know how to buy good cooking ware. I've got a whole bunch of really good cookware from the Diversity Thrift. The gay people are like me. They don't like cheap cooking utensils and cooking pans. So I've got like over $100 worth of really good cook pans, thick steel pans, for like maybe 15 bucks total. So I'm happy about that. I tried the rice cooker that I got there for 8 bucks, a $100 rice cooker. Cooks all kinds of different things, not just rice, but you can set the controls on it, it's pre-programmable. And anyway, I tried that out. It works perfect, makes the rice perfect. It makes a big load of it too if you need it. So I did good with that. So the money I did have in recent weeks, I spent very carefully and very well. Got the things I needed and wanted, and now I'm broke again until the end of the month. And well, maybe we'll get that stimulus. I can have a little bit of money again to do something with. I'm thinking of building a new computer system that's updated, since my video and sound editing is starting to slug on the system I got now. System I got now wasn't a bad system. When I built it, I kind of compromised and got something middle of the road. It's been a faithful system, hasn't given me a lot of trouble, but I just need a processor that's faster and can handle the heavy load of video and audio. And while I'm at it, I'm going to replace the motherboard and get something new where I can add more to it easier than with what I have now. I'm going to put a 32 gigs of RAM in it, so it'll have plenty of memory and 2 SSD drives. So it should be a good system once I build it, put it together. It'll cost about, I don't know, around 800 or 900, but that's cheaper than anything you can buy brand name, and you know what you got because you bought the parts yourself. So that's why I like to build my own systems when I build computers. And like I said, it's still up in the air. I don't know if I'm actually going to follow through because that's a lot of money. But on the other hand, I'm always doing creative stuff that is very demanding on the computer. And you know, this system would last a good 2 or 3 years before I'd have to upgrade again. The one I have now has lasted about 2 or 3 years and has served me well. So I think it's a good investment rather than just blowing the money on mindless stuff. So, you know, I figure make an investment, something that I use every day and that I need. So that's what I may do with the stimulus, part of it anyway. Part of it I will put away and save and have something to fall back on. I am currently in the process of trying to find a job. I have signed up with the vocational people, with the mental health department that I deal with here in Henrico County, and hopefully they can help me get my foot in the door somewhere that I can't seem to do on my own. So that's why I signed up with them. I'm looking for part-time work, something where I can make enough money to be comfortable and not be destitute every month, and have a little extra to get a few nice things that I like. So that's on the plate. And of course, I need to finish up the kitchen that I'm working on, and it is coming together slowly but surely. Just a few things that need to be repaired, and I'm going to save some money for that. Try to get the kitchen at least done, and then work on other little projects around the house to make it more comfortable. I wish that I knew some people to help me do the very structural stuff that I need to do to get the house structurally in good shape. But so far I don't know anybody. I need somebody to help me fix the roof, fix the main wall up front. It's not really all that much work, but you need materials and somebody that knows how to do it, and somebody that knows how to do rehab-oriented work. So that's on the plate. I will keep looking and see what I can find as far as help doing that. But for now, it's just I'm going to focus on trying to do what I can do myself which is not a lot, but it's something. I can fix part of the roof on the new section of the house, so I will do that once I get somebody to help me hold the ladder and get up there and do it, and stop the leak in the kitchen and bathroom and back room, and start working on fixing those rooms up. So that's the deal there. I am looking forward to getting the COVID vaccine as soon as possible. I'm on the third tier, 1C here in Virginia, so they're on 1B, so I'm expecting sometime in March or April I'll be able to get that vaccine. Hopefully I won't get COVID before then. Hopefully I will remain somewhat in good health, as things are doing okay for me. I haven't had any major problems. I see the liver doctor next week to get my routine checkup. She has told me that if she didn't know that I had cirrhosis, that she would never have guessed it, given my blood work and my lab work for my liver. It seems to be working normally and holding out very well, doing better than expected. So that's good. I certainly don't miss drinking at all. It'll be 4 years now that I've been dry, and I'm glad to be dry. I don't miss it at all. Life is so much better, and I have made the most of it, doing the music stuff and creative things that I like to do, and fill the time that way. I have my little Hannah to keep me company. I'd like to have a girl to be friends with and get to know, but that doesn't seem to be working out right now. And with the pandemic, I can't really get into any social avenues to meet people just yet, so I hope by summertime the pandemic is better under control, so maybe I can get out and do that. I got the blue eyes of death from the girl I like at the Wawa the other day. The other day she gave me the blue eyes of death. I don't know what she meant, but I took it that she was trying to tell me to get lost. I'm getting lost. I haven't seen her for 2 weeks, but I just kind of liked her. She was dainty, and I was comfortable with her. I liked her personality, but I don't know. She just kind of started acting strange. I don't know. So I'm just letting it go, and not thinking about it, not worrying about it. It's a shame. I'm disappointed because I really liked her, and she's younger, but you know, where it's not like we were aiming for a date, or that I was aiming for a date. I just wanted a girl to be close to as a friend, have someone to hang out with and talk to, and do some of this creative stuff with, and whatnot. I guess maybe some people consider that a date kind of thing, but I just, I don't know, I don't see it that way. I'm not looking to get laid or jump in the sack or have a flighty romance or anything. I just need some companionship and someone to laugh with and do stuff with sometimes, and enjoy life together with someone. Hannah can only provide so much companionship. She's good, but I still need the human thing too. So that's on the plate to work on. I won't see Kim again probably. I haven't seen her in a while now, so I'm kind of writing that off. But there is another redhead up there that seems to like me, that I like, and I'm debating whether to get friendly with her. I don't want to end up in another Kim situation, but she's kind of irresistible. She's cute. She's got a good personality, and I like her, but she's so young too. And so, you don't know what the hell's gonna happen. But that's that. I have become a TikTok addict, by the way. I've been hearing about TikTok in the news for months now, and I said, well, one day I just decided to get on there and see what TikTok was all about. And now I'm addicted to the mindless stream of TikTok. It's so much fun though, watching the girls on there especially. God, they got some cute girls on there. And I get to see all the cute little outfits that the girls are wearing. Gives me ideas for stuff for me to wear and ways for me to dress when I go girl, like I am doing a lot more here lately. So I like TikTok, and I've done my own, a few of my own TikToks, and I plan to do some more TikToks in the future. So look for Zoe Sophia 1 on TikTok, and you can see my TikToks. They're stupid, they're silly, but that's the whole point of it to me anyway. I may try some stand-up comedy on TikTok under a different username, but I haven't got to that yet, so I don't know when that'll be. But I do plan to do it because I think it would be a good way to practice some stand-up comedy. I've always had an interest in it, but I haven't really done it very much. I've done it a few times. I don't know how funny I am. I'm kind of off color and not politically correct, so some people might be offended by things that I would say as a stand-up comic. I am old school. I don't believe in all this political correctness around comedy. It's bullshit. But you know, the way people are today about everything, you know, it's always some kind of bullshit to contend with. You know, people being offended by this, that, and the other. Well, the whole purpose of comedy is to make you think and make you laugh at your own little things, you know, and laugh at society for the stereotypes that it creates about different things and people. So that's the way I see stand-up comedy. Some may disagree, but you know, that's that. Anyway, I wanted to do a Facebook Flash update out and about today, somewhere on location in Richmond, but I got up late. I was up till 4 or 5 in the morning doing music stuff, so I slept later today. Didn't get a chance, but it's a beautiful day this week. It's been unusually kind weather-wise, and it's been a nice week. So I'm disappointed I didn't get out more and enjoy it. It's going to get cold next week and this weekend. So I hear. So I will be freezing my ass off. But I have the house somewhat warm and tolerable even when it's cold. So I'm happy about that. Because this house I live in has been notoriously a freezer in the winter time. It's so intolerable you can't barely stand it sometimes. But somehow I've managed to get it to a place where I can tolerate it even if it's a little nippy inside. And I am so happy to have the kitchen getting fixed up. I did the countertop with vinyl plank flooring as a easy way to do it that looked nice. And it worked out pretty good. It's not perfect, but it worked out much better than what was on there. And I painted and got rid of the god-awful black. My mother painted the whole kitchen black and everything, including the floor, and it was just a god-awful mess. And I woke up one day and decided I gotta redo this stuff, so I did. And I painted most of it and did the new countertop. And I need to get some lights and also fix the floor and get rid of the paint on the floor. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I might do plank flooring there, or I might save what tile I can if I can strip the black off and add some spare tile we have to finish it back off like it was. But it all remains to be seen right now. Tile is a lot of trouble. And I don't know if I want to fool with it. It would probably be easier to do plank flooring. Now that my mother's not around, nobody else is around but me, I know it's not going to be abused and ruined somehow like it would be if you had done that when my mother was around, when anybody else was around. So it's just me. I'm getting used to living alone and being on my own and living life. And finally, I'm glad we have a new president and a new direction for the country. I look forward to the next 4 years being a lot better than the last 4, and just glad to get rid of Trump, and glad that people are waking up to see what Trump really was and what that whole Trump machine really is. And Republicans, well, I hope they get the message loud and clear that people are not going to put up with that shit. And I hope that Democrats get rid of the filibuster so that Mitch McConnell can't continue his obstructionist ways that he's trying to do already. It's time to get things done in this country and time to heal. And it's not going to happen with obstructionism from Republicans and trouble from Trumpers. So that's my 2 cents for this little update. I might do another little update this weekend when I'm out and about on location. But now I'm just in my front street in front of my house. So there you have it, my Facebook flash update.